What's up guys, Houndish here, and that was the most graceful intro as I nearly threw my Titan into an ocean. Of course we are here on Titan, as it happens, because XUR'S has arrived for the weekend of the 6th of December. We're very close to Season of Dawn, and we are going to get some minor changes, but first, XUR'S is on the rig over here on this landing zone, and you'll find him roughly in this location in his little cupboard. So yeah, we're going to get some changes to exotic engrams and the fated engram, where they're being kind of combined, and that may affect XUR'S because of course he does sell that. Basically it will grant you any single exotic that you don't already own that's inside of the world pool, of course, and then if you have them all, basically it'll only drop exotic armor, which is pretty cool stuff. So that's an update that's going to be happening next week to that engram, and we'll see how it applies to XUR'S, because presumably it will. But for a look at the inventory right here, of course we've got the fated engram. This week's weapon is the Black Talon. We've got LUNAFACTION boots right there for the Warlock, WORMHUSK crown for the Hunter, and Stronghold for the Titan. So that's the quick skim of the inventory at first glance. But of course he does also have the 5 of Swords for the old school Nightfalls, and Invitations of the 9, if that's something that you are still working on. So let's take a better look at the inventory right here. Black Talon. I'm not sure if he's sold this one before. He may have, maybe once, but it comes with Crow's Wings, where basically you fire twice, or use the attack twice, to fire off a projectile cross combo. Pretty cool stuff. Definitely, you know, kind of an interesting sword for D2, at least. And it's, you know, it feels relatively powerful as well. It's kind of fun, but not necessarily something that you'd use in a bunch of endgame stuff at the moment. Nonetheless, if it's one that you don't have, I'd say it's definitely worth picking up. Let's take a better look at the exotic armor. Of course, Armor 2.0 variants right here. And we've got alchemal etchings for the LUNAFACTION boots, where your rifts gain the additional ability to increase weapon reload speeds, and empowering rift makes weapons effective over longer ranges. Of course, pretty good exotic boots right there. We've got WORMHUSK crown for the hunters with burning souls, and dodging gives a small health and shield bump. So pretty good stuff, especially inside of PvP. You know, it still has its moments. And then for the Titan, we have Stronghold with clenched fist. Guarding with swords increases move speed and does not drain ammo, and shots blocked immediately after guarding will heal you. So yeah, that's how that one works. And of course you could pair that with Black Talon if you don't have either of those, and you've got plenty of legendary shards around. So that is the main inventory, and we've got 48 on the stats for LUNAFACTION, 50 on the WORMHUSK, and 52 on the Stronghold, which is pretty good going for XUR'S. I don't know if they're going to update any of these. But of course you can get higher stat rolls from the fated engram. I'm actually going to hold off this week because at the moment we can still get weapons, and I've got all of them. I'd rather get armor pieces for potentially decent rolls, so that's a good tip for next week. But there we go, that's inside of D2. I'm having to think for a second right here. Of course he is still in D1, and if you are collecting, he's got the Apotheosis Veil for the Warlocks, the Year 1 Special Engram, Lucky Raspberry for the Hunter, Nemesis Star for the weapon this week, and Ruin Wings for the Titan, so you can go find him and pick any of those up if you need them. And there we go guys, that's everything for XUR'S this week. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you have, a rating below is very much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to get subscribed so I can keep you up to date with everything related to the game. But otherwise, thank you as always for tuning in, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend.